Ilya Protas with the Windsor Spitfires is doing something really special this year. Over 100 points. He has been a legitimate goal scorer. He was playing for the Des Moines Buccaneers in the USHL last year, and there were a lot of teams that were saying, we're hoping that he slips. We're hoping that we can get him in a reasonable range for us. We hope that we can get the guys really, but there's a lot to like about this Ilya Protas. The Washington Capitals draft him. Alexei Protas is his brother, and he's been unreal this year for that Washington Capitals team. Like, that's a guy, like,
So good.
maybe you were like wondering what's the next step for him. Well, we found it, and he's really good at hockey, and he's a legitimate playoff player. But I mean, like, if you are the Washington Capitals and you're thinking Cole Hutson, and you're thinking about Ryan Leonard, you're thinking about these guys, and then all of a sudden you got Ilya Protas coming along. I mean, suddenly you've got one of the better teams in the league that is starting to get a loaded up prospect pool. And that is a player where I believe in the jump. I've seen the progression from the player. What have you seen? And I mean, like, this is, has a higher points per game rate than Liam Greentree, who was a first round draft pick on his team on the Windsor Spitfires. So, I mean, it's a pretty incredible run he's on.
Oh, he's ripping it up. He's ripping it up, and not a small man either, right? Like his big brother. He's 6'5", and he's a horse, right? He's got the frame that you're looking for from a power forward. And I will say, is that forever my concern is the foot speed, right? That is what held him back in his draft year, and everybody could see it. Everybody could see like the raw power, the raw skill that he had, but it's like, can he get there in time? Can he get to loose pucks? Can he beat guys wide? Can he get to the inside? Can he constantly do that? And so, the move over to the OHL, I think it's safe to say he's doing just fine at this level, but the questions will remain until he's doing it at the NHL level. But I do love that his brother's popping off, because that's like, you can almost give him a little credit for it too, a little boost to his stock. We're like, wow, big brother had similar issues finding a way to get it done. Like, he might hit 40 this year if he stays hot down the stretch. Definitely getting 30. So yes, I think Washington, right? Like, we almost had them cooked. It looked like their team was aged out. The contention window was done. The prospect pool was like, other than Ryan Leonard, you're like, bunch of maybes. And now it's like, well, Hutson's having a great year. Cristall, right? All he does is rack points.